Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. So it's been a little while since we've done a stream in here, and as of right now, the winter event is going on. Although you'd be forgiven for being a little questioning of that, given that right now it appears there's a heat wave going on in game. But there is in fact an event going on here. Let's go ahead and drop down into Ratem City here, where a familiar face is going to be awaiting us here. And that being Ciandy. Indeed, she made her way over from Central City. Thank you so much for coming. I was hoping I might ask for your help with yet another investigation. The average temperature of Halpha generally remains consistent year-round, except for this time of year when it decreases. Perhaps due to that, we've observed that some trees have turned white. Please assist with our investigation into this matter. First, I'd like to ask you to gather materials unique to this season. We have prepared a special reward for your efforts as well. Thank you for your help. New gathering materials will appear throughout the map during seasonal events. In addition, region mags will become seasonal region mags, feeding limited-time seasonal gathering materials to these seasonal region mags fills them up a great deal and makes them very happy. And that is just the cutest little region mag there is, isn't it? The way it's all frosted over and everything and covered with snow. But yeah, so we need to find what are called winter cozy lions, and actually Ciandy just made mention of something that's actually going to now go into play in the latest seasons of New Genesis that I'm working on. I've got the outline of that all set up, and now I just got to work on scripting for that. I'm hoping to knock that out throughout the weekend, and then work on the video itself in the coming week. All that's going to depend upon power, though, because actually there's going to be a storm barreling down on me in just a few hours here, so I wanted to make sure I at least did something this weekend for you all here. But we will see how things go. So right now, like I said, we're looking for these winter cozy lions. Not quite sure where we're going to come across them, but hopefully... Oh, there's one coming up here, thanks to the little marker on the screen. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a little while since I've streamed PSO2. Been a little busy as of late. As those of you on my YouTube channel will have noticed, I've been posting several videos as of late. Aside from still trying to get the rest of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker up there, I've also been posting several commentary list videos featuring Idola Phantasy Star Saga, particularly the Episode 2 content that has yet to be released on the global side. And the reason I'm doing that is because the Japanese servers have now shut down permanently for that, and we don't know what the status of the global servers is going to be, if the global servers are ever going to be releasing those chapters now. And so I basically wanted to put a priority on making sure I recorded the contents of that. And while I am aware that that content also did eventually come up on the official Idola channel, the thing that's missing there is all the battle content, which is actually really surprising, because that means that nobody going to that channel is ever going to see how that battle actually looked. And so that's why I'm continuing to upload my version, which actually does contain all the battle content. There are a couple of glitches in the fighting, of course. You know, I was pretty much a free-to-play player on that, so I never really looked to, you know, go all in on the gacha that was associated with that. But I think I still did fairly well. I didn't need that many continues. In fact, I think throughout the entire thing, it was only like maybe 500 star diamonds I ended up spending. So I'd say my team was still pretty well prepared for the task when it came time to do it. Anyway, we are about to gather the last of the winter cozy lions we need here. Great. I think I got enough. Thank you. Next, I'd like you to please give those materials to a region mag. You might notice that their appearance has changed. It might be a good idea to try giving other materials to it too. Okay, so we gotta make our way over to the region mag. Unfortunately, Ciandy's text there is a little bit faster than I could read everything, so... But I gave it my best effort there. But yeah, Region Mag is down over here. Looks like we got a DOTS unit over there, so we're gonna have to watch our step here. Hopefully it won't see us. But yeah, this Region Mag has been completely transformed here. Actually, I can't tell if that's snow or if that's cotton. That might be cotton there, or fur or something. In any case, let's go ahead and feed it some of what we just got. If I can find the dang stuff. Winter Cozy Lion. There it is. Do I need to put all of it in? Okay, actually we need to give it up to 400 points here, so in that case... let's also fill you up with some crab, then. Interesting. So the change in the mag's appearance means the changes caused by its diet. And next, could I ask you to send me battle data on enemies marked with seasonal symbols? Alright, so now we need to find some enemies with those seasonal symbols above their head. Which can pretty much show up on any enemy randomly, but it's not on every single enemy. Alright, that looks like we got something coming down from the sky. I'll address that shortly. Hey Kenpachi, thanks for tuning in. Alright, where's this trial showing up? To the north.
Trial start.
Here we are. Looks like I'm not the only one here. It takes care of that enhancement on the dolls there.
Target eliminated. Good work.
Down it goes. Let's get to the stellar pack.
Success.
And the typical assortment of monotype to tetrasite. Alright, still need another 37 targets down. Oh, here's a good collection of them. And indeed, the symbol can also show up on altars as well. But yeah, for the most part, I'm expecting this to play out as most seasonal events have. The one addition that I am aware of, but I don't think it's started yet, is we do have a winter-themed Stellar Grace event, World Trial, coming up. So, we'll see if that has changed at all, but given how things have been up until now, I'm not expecting that to really change. So players are probably going to once again just wait for the maps to come out on that, and then start collecting the golds and the silvers. But we'll see. press in the attack. Yep. Still looking for another 20 targets. And then, of course, this isn't all that there is to this event. There's also some limited time tasks that we need to work towards as well. One including being seeing the new Rappy type that's available in-game. And then there's another for clearing an urgent quest. Both of those give, I believe, 7,000 seasonal points each. So definitely recommended to get those done. If only for the bonus in the seasonal points that you're going to get. For myself, I intentionally held off on doing much when I wasn't streaming. I knew that I wanted to go hard in terms of the winter event to make sure I could max out my points. So I didn't want to just burn myself out on the new region initially here. So that's why I'm still leveling Force at this point here. But with everything that's going on with this event, now is the time for me to really hit it hard and just do as much as I can in terms of leveling, especially because next month we're going to get that new level cap increase, and Dark Falls is coming as well. Or at least what they call Dark Falls, but I'm still not of the belief that that's Dark Falls. That's at this point, I think the appropriate name for it is going to be Dolls Falls. Similar to how Dolphacus was the name of another fake Dark Falls. And if any of you remember that name, hey, you played Phantasy Star Universe or Ambition of the Illumines back in the day. And I do mean back in the day, and this back in the day is, in this case, 2006, although Dolphacus didn't actually... Well, no, I take that back. You could fight him from the start in the Episode 1 story. But that's only going... What? That's still not even the start of the entire series. The whole series started back in 1987, and by the way, 35th anniversary of the series, Sega needs to get their act together on this game and make it something special. Or they gotta do something else for the 35th anniversary, because as of right now, the game is it's still not exactly in the best position here. So, the enemy combat patterns. Yes, this corresponds with our previous data, but what's this? Oh, hi. Yeah, it looks like I got the data. I have one last request. Can you send me battle data for a dread enemy marked with a seasonal symbol? Okay, so she wants a dread enemy. So in that case, what I want to do is I want to warp myself over to the Oasis area. And I want to try to find a busier room. Because usually the busier rooms are actually chasing down dread enemies like that. So let's see what we got around here. Actually, there's one that's 32 out of 32 right now. Oh, it looks like a slot opened up, so I'll take it. Of course, we got other tasks to worry about here. Just taking a quick look at that here. I've got all the Leah May tasks I still need to work on for this week. I've still got the dailies, I got the weeklies, as well as the limited time events tasks as well. And kind of right here is where you can see where I still haven't made a ton of progress here. I'm still only at Relentless Training 1-4, so I still got a while to go on that here. But yeah, let's try to figure out where the next targets are. I thought I saw something going on over here. Maybe not. Well, in the meantime, I'll continue gathering Thames meat until something pops up. The players here are probably also waiting for Gigantics to show up as well. But usually they'll also go after whatever happens to be up at the time anyway. Okay, we got a trial out this way. And I keep seeing red markers every now and then. I think there have been some more messages added to the region since I last checked in. Wouldn't surprise me since new messages were also added into Alio as well. Hit up the yeah, we got the Trinites over here. That'll put me closer to the to what's going on here. Oh, that's a Gigantix actually. And I am not of appropriate level for that. Alright, so I'm gonna have to stay out of that one. Since I'm still a level and a half away from being able to take that in particular. But I should at least be able to go after the trial over there. I'll do that once I finish taking out this Kirogiro. There we go. Oh, that sounds like they're already halfway done. Not quite sure why the music just stopped there, but oh well. But yeah. Oh, this is the bouncer-like dolls here. About halfway down. And stunned.
Success.
Looks like I'm not the only one here. You know, come to think of it, actually, with a storm like this going on, I really should be going over to one of the battle areas, just because PSE bursts can pop really easily there.
PSE burst.
Yeah, just like that. Don't know if I'm gonna make it in time for this one. At least make it for when the boss comes up.
PSE climax.
It appears to be a silver dune bear. And of course, the reason I want to stick to doing battles like this in these kind of areas is for that sweet, sweet experience. Put the game audio down just a little bit. There, that should be better. that's that one. Let's continue on and hope that we get another trial to pop up pretty quickly. There it is.
Trial start.
Now, something that's kind of curious here is that every enemy that's afflicted with the symbol above their head is currently weak to the Zan element, or wind element. So it's kind of an oddity, because at this time you would kind of expect them to be weak to fire or void. Although, who am I kidding? The translation is actually fire or Feuer, as it actually originates from the German version of the word. That took a little while to figure that one out. Unfortunately, a mistranslation from back in the day sticks around even today. Enemy suppression 1 is done. Let me line myself up here. And let's take a shot. That did some damage. And of course, anytime we got a PSE burst going, you know I love to spin the wave. Constantly getting all these photon points back makes it really easy to do this. Another silver dune bear. Alright. A funny thought, but I wonder if any player would ever be able to turn themselves into something that's silver like that. I have to imagine it can be done. Somehow. Yep, there's another stellar pack coming down.
Start.
I'm only seeing dune bears here. I'm surprised.
Target eliminated. Good work.
Success.
we got a shot at it. So let me see if I can find any other enemies around here to maybe push us up to a PSE of 4. And yeah, Rooks, I'm doing okay. Oh, and good point about the metallic bodysuit. Yeah.
Success.
No dice on the on getting the PSE boosted. Alright, so I still need to find a dread enemy. Let me get back out here to the Oasis and move back over to one of the busier blocks again. Turn that on so I can see it easier whenever it does pop up. But one of the things you can do is just look around for where the damage numbers are happening. That'll tell you where at least a good number of players are, and sometimes that can lead you to the target that you're looking for. There's one of them. And it's a sandworm. Or the Rennis, as it's known here in New Genesis. Rennis for Tem in this case. Looks like it's almost done, actually, already. It's already turned red at this point. Ah, that's a shame. It already got up. But at least it's done already. Oh, wow. So much good battle data. Thank you. I hope you didn't get hurt. Could you please come back for one last thing? Alright, let's make our way back over to Rentham City and speak to Siandi. Welcome back. This data is very valuable. Now we'll be able to analyze the cause of the cooling and its impact on the ecosystem and enemies. During the course of the investigation, someone from another department requested help, so I went ahead and introduced you. That person might be reaching out to you soon. Please do what you can to assist. I sincerely appreciate your help. We can exchange your accrued points for rewards, so please let us know if you need anything. I'll be counting on you. Alright, so, the fact that they say that it's, that the temperature is, the same year-round is very telling of what's going on here, and, yeah, as I said before, I'm gonna have to put that into the new, Secrets of New Genesis video I'm working on. Let's take a look at the, exchange for the seasonal points. So, we have a Magform Winter Minimo, you got a Rappy Snow Friends, a Tiger Cape. Of course, you got your typical assortment of Star Gems. If you want to get those, you can also pick up some special scratch tickets as well. And then you have the themed weapons, this time being the Tempesta series, which are going to have wind elements on them. Then you got Monomite, Dualmite, Trinite, and Tetrasite, Photon Chunks, and Photon Quartz. Surprised they don't have Photon Scales in there. Then you got Wind Exploit, which allows you to attach the wind boost to any weapon, basically. Then you got Might 3, Precision 3, Technique 3, all the Dual Bowl 3s. as well as Zyto, Petus, and Nexol. Good for adding potency as well as photon points. You can also get a bunch of alpha reactors to just sell for Meseta, and grinders, and an augmentation success rate. Now, in about a week and a half, this is going to get updated with new rewards as well for the second half of the event. So, we'll see what's added with that, but at least this is what we've got for now. Definitely, I do want to pick up some of this stuff, but as of right now, I don't have enough points to really make it worth it.
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Now, they said somebody else should be reaching out to me. Now, where is this person? Are they going to be in Retem City here, or is it going to be somebody else? Or did I perhaps get a new task? No, I didn't, although I do still have to take on the, mysterious holographs. Once again, mischief symbols are throughout Central City, so why don't we go ahead and warp over to there real quick. Alright, and let the search begin. So, we got a lot of decorations around.
Emergency announcement. We have confirmed the presence of powerful dolls in the vicinity of the Alio region. All ARCS defenders, please prepare for deployment.
Well, that'll let me knock out the one that's gonna give 7,000 seasonal points. Definitely seeing a lot of different decorations around here. None of these seem to be... these don't seem to be what I'm looking for, although I did notice another one up there. Let me climb back up real quick. Just letting the Time for War Alliance know that I want to get in on that. Let me climb back up through this here. Yeah, there's this one that's alone by itself here. Okay, looks like that's it. So, that's one. Let's see if there's one on top of the TV here. Rex, I was gonna ask that you let me try to figure it out here. Here's one. Although I had suspected at some point they would actually add one inside of the tower, so let's go ahead and grab that now. Here we go. Okay, I see another over here. Anything on top of here? Okay, there's one on the building here. And here's another. How many more do I need? I need 4 more. It seems like they're hiding these pretty well this time. What about on top of the roofs? Yeah, Rux, I could definitely see, having one in the command room as being a fun one to try to find. Candle Cove, ref? Not quite sure I follow. Trying to climb my way up to the top of the tower here. Unfortunately, this has never really been an exact science. It might be easier if I just float in from up there. Alright, let me check the rest of this area here. Yeah, Sega's hiding these good this time. Oh, there's one. Anything back here? Nothing I can see. Now, the fact that the marker isn't that obvious is probably helping with them hiding things. Let's see, nothing up here. Oh, is that one? No, that's just the regular light. Oh yeah, this was really heading well there. Alright, 2 to go.
Welcome.
Sega hide any between the buildings here? There was the one we found over here a moment ago. Wow, Sega's getting really good at hiding these. What about inside of here? Nope. But I would say that's probably a spot I would expect in the future at some point. Not putting them outside the gate. They can't be doing that. Okay, here's one. So that means I just got one left to find. Let me try that again here. There we go. Alright, I think the only other place that I haven't checked yet is going to be at the top of the tower. So, given the limited time here until the urgent quest, I think I'm going to make my way over to Retem now, and then after the urgent quest, we'll then make an attempt on that by jumping off the top of Aleo.
Emergency announcement. We have confirmed the presence of powerful dolls in the vicinity
Let me
of the
figure out
Retem
where
region.
Radix
All
is.
Arcs defenders, please prepare for deployment.
Looks like Block 10.
Emergency announcement. We have confirmed the presence of powerful dolls in the vicinity of the Retem
Rooks, did you
region.
want to come for this as
All
well?
Arcs defenders, please prepare for deployment.
Okay. Alright, that fills us up with the 4th player then. So it looks like this is going to be the one against so, once again, giant sandworm. That should be popping in the next minute or so here. Let me just sort my inventory real quick while we're waiting. Okay, that'll do for now. So yeah, we got a full party here, so that'll make this go pretty quickly. Again, this is with all the members of Time for War. If anybody's interested in joining Time for War, of course, let me or anyone know, and we'll get you into the alliance. Rooks, it appears we lost you.
All Arcs defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Retem region. We request the participation of all Arcs defenders.
Yeah, so we'll give Rooks a minute here to get back in, so we can then party back up and get this started. In the meantime, I just love the view from up here. As some of you know, I love to just play around with the camera here and just get some really nice shots. I mean, from all the way over here, we can actually see pretty far out into where the where I would expect the next region to open up here. Of course, you know, the whole thing from this distance, unfortunately, does sort of look like melted ice cream, but that's what you get when you're dealing with objects very far away that don't have their highest quality graphics enabled. Just because you're so far away. Yeah, even the pyramid doesn't exactly look whole at this moment here. Still, this is one of the tools I like to use whenever I'm looking at something very specific. Alright, let's get Rooks in here, and let's get this started. And we're already 7 out of 8, just waiting for one more, and there we go. Now this one probably is going to have the seasonal symbol, so actually let me edit my technique real here and switch it over to Zan. Again, I'm looking forward to when the next urgent quest is going to come out. That being the one with the fake Dark Falls. And indeed, this one does have the symbol. Little pro tip here if you've never noticed this before. If you use a technique and then you wait a brief moment, you can actually recover a little bit of photon points to allow you to get more technique casts out, as long as you're willing to kind of hold back for a brief moment after each casting. Otherwise, if you just cast technique after technique after technique, you're just going to burn through your photon points really, really fast. And of course, with proper timing, you could just keep that going. Oh no, did we lose Windy now? See if they're back in yet. Let's see. Nope, not yet. They may just be down hard. Alright, tail is up. Okay, Windy is back in. Alright, and they said they're going to run with a random group at this point. I do recall, yeah, there was the glitch way back with the launch of the game where players couldn't see the Urgent Quest boss. So yeah, it's not the first time players have had issues like that. Yeah, Rooks, I'm starting to think, based on the trouble that you've said you've had in the past with the game, that yeah, you might have no choice but to go NVIDIA. I mean, with the game having a title screen featuring NVIDIA, it might just simply be more optimized for it in the end. Oh, you are on NVIDIA. I don't know what to tell you then. Maybe check your files, make sure something isn't corrupted or something. Either that or submit a ticket and say that it's an issue similar to what happened to players when the game launched, when players couldn't see the first Urgent Quest boss. The Pedis Vera. Oh, I don't know then. Could just simply be that the graphics didn't load this one time for some reason. Alright, we're out of the tail phase though, so you can at least start attacking it again. Are you able to attack it again at this point, Rooks? Okay, good. So we'll proceed from here then. Still working on trying to get an elemental down here. But instead we got a break. So let's get to it. Oh, actually, we might need to reset here, because we're only 4 out of 8 at this point, actually. Let's say that to everybody here. Leave it up to them. Alright, so then we're going to get out of here. And we will try this again. Alright, so we're waiting for Wendy to come back to Block 10, and then we'll get this started again. Yeah, once you get to 4 out of 8, it becomes an issue of just how long it's going to take for you to actually finish off the boss, and given that we weren't even at the halfway point yet, it would have been longer for us to continue like that than to just completely reset and get in with another part of 8 out of 8. Let's see if they are here. Yep. Unfortunately, I haven't noticed the same issues that they're having. But who knows? We'll see how the rest of the stream goes. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this another try here.
Attention all Arcs defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Retem region. We request the participation of all Arcs defenders.
Alright, starting up once again. Tail got me from behind there. I don't think I have aggro on it. Okay, it looks like day just shifted into night. And down. Let's refill on some rest of slime while it's underground. Nice, got the block on that. Onto the tail. Rooks, I'm hoping you're able to see it this time. Alright, cool. Another little tip here, if you position yourself behind the tail like this, where you can see the enemy face, as it were, you'll have a better opportunity to be able to avoid some of the incoming attacks. Not all of them, though. Alright, tail is down. And there's the break. Alright, scooping up some rest to sign. Hey, elemental down. Nice. There's another break. Or not a break, but a down. And somehow I have aggro. Alright, there's a second break. Down once again. And up it goes. Nice, I'll take an S-rank on that. Alright, back to the city. Alright, I'm still not seeing anybody that has any additional tasks here for us. I do still have a bunch that I need to take care of as side tasks. And I do need to get back to Alio, actually, because I did promise we were going to try floating in from the top there. Halpha Wetlands.
Attention all Arcs defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Alio region. We request the participation of all Arcs defenders.
Oh, and actually, there's a storm going on, so before that, let me teleport over here and get some more enemies down from PSE burst.
PSE burst.
Attention all Arcs defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against dolls appearing in the Retem region. We request the participation of all Arcs defenders.
Trial has popped up over here. And it looks like it's a Chaos Trial.
Trial start.
Attention all Arcs defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against
Success.
dolls appearing in the Retem region. We request the participation of all Arcs defenders.
Just gotta take care of the Bubble Snapper in time, and that'll trigger the next PSE burst here. But yeah, something I'm waiting to see with this fake Dark Falls is what element it's going to be weak to. That could potentially be very telling of what's going on here on Halpha.
Success.
Here's the next of the enemy suppression. Unfortunately, trying to get a trial has always been sort of random here. It's gotten a little better with the changes that Sega made, but we still kind of have to luck into it. There's a chance that any enemy could cause a trial to trigger. One did finally trigger here, so let's go ahead and check that out. And it's against the Silver Sand Nagla. Be getting close here. Nice, that's an elemental down. That took some of them out. Love it when we get the small ones. Those always go down in just one swing of the photon arc, basically, and instantly recharges my photon points when they go down. Plus, they're just easier to kill. The experience they give is also pretty darn good as well, for them going down so quickly. And it's another Silver Sand Nagla to finish it up. Elemental down, let's take it out. My goodness, Angel, you're getting all the rare drops tonight, aren't you? Alright, so it looks like that's it. I'm gonna make my way back over to Alio now, so I can try jumping in from the highest mountain and see if there's anything at the top of the tower for the mischief symbol. Of course, this winter event is for everybody, so you're also able to participate in, even in Aleo if you want to. I think I gotta get up to here first, then jump across. Yeah, this'll do. I might as well do this as well anyway, just because I'm still working towards different movement titles as well. I've already picked up the ones for the longest glides, but there's also cumulative ones for gliding as well, so I might as well take advantage of that. As I do this check here. Alright, let's make sure we get a good jump. And we are off. And if it's not at the top of the tower, then I'm just gonna have to do some more searching for this last mischief symbol. Alright, we're in Central City, approaching the top of the tower. And I do not see it. Is it perhaps between these pillars? Nothing is coming into view here. I already got the one down there. Yeah, Rooks, just because it's never been on top of there doesn't mean I don't want to make the check. It would not surprise me if they put it up there someday. Alright, so this leaves me a bit mystified. I still need to figure out where this last mischief symbol is. I already got the one on top of the TV. Yeah, I know there's there of course is going to be maps, quickly after, things come out, but what can I say? I like the fun of trying to track these things down. Without the help, if I can do that. wonder if they maybe squeezed it in between the buildings and the wall here. I did notice at one point, it is possible to go back here. But that does not appear to be the case. I think maybe I'll give it like maybe 10 minutes here. And then I'll take a look at that map, but hopefully I can find it before then.
Hey!
I'm starting to wonder if I've actually passed this up several times by now. And I just haven't noticed it. Any chance there's a second one inside of here? Nope, and I already got the hint earlier that there isn't one down with Crawford. I've already done several laps on the outside, so I don't think it's going to be there. Go ahead, Brooks. Let's see, I got the one that was on top of the TV. I did look underneath, this little gap over here. But I didn't see anything in here. Yeah, Rooks, I think you're coming across to, Radix there, when, Radix isn't, watching right now. Give me a couple more minutes here. I at least like to be thorough before I give up on something. I'm a little stubborn that way.
How are you? Welcome!
Yeah, I think I'm at that point. Yeah, what's your small hint about the what I'm missing here? Ground level along the wall. Oh yeah, I kind of checked in here already. I didn't see anything.
Howdy!
I got this one next to these stairs, if that's the one that you were referring to.
Hey.
Yeah, this is gonna be embarrassing if this is just an easy one to find then. And Captain Radix, thank you for the resub there. I hope this isn't some sort of weird display error, like you were having earlier, Rooks, where you couldn't see the tail. I'll make one more pass on the wall. Alright, I think it's map time then. Let's see. So I got the one on the TV. Got the one behind the shop, got the one on the tower, got the one inside the tower, got the one on the far side. Got that. Okay, map's a little off about that one over there. Oh, there it is. Huh. Okay, that one actually was hidden pretty well there. I had to kind of go off the wall and actually leap onto the ledge here.
Howdy.
And I think when I passed this area before, I may have had my camera pointed down, or I may have thought that the symbol was a part of the tree. Yeah, that's a good hiding spot for that one. Alright. Well, that does it for the mischief symbols then. Oh, apparently there's one for chatting with party members. Gives you some Alio yellow triggers. What else we got? So I still gotta get back to Relentless Training. I've got my weekly tasks to do. Including suppressing Nordrappies, which that's kind of random whenever they pop up. I do need to do a weapon armor enhancement, but that's real simple.
Welcome.
I'll just grab 2 of these Sevia swords.
A success.
And there we go.
Come again. How are you?
Okay, I need to have my... I need to use a food stand here.
Welcome. See ya.
Actually, I should go ahead and do this in Retem, actually. Oh, that's a nice looking stamp. Looks like a good combo there. So I do need to find some seafood in this region for a daily task. That takes care of the one for Thames meat, though. So seafood is going to be along the ocean here. Apparently there's something nearby. Must be further up. There it is. That looks like a red box. And star gems. Alright, that one's pointing me more up above. But there is another red box over here, so I'll grab that. 10 star gems. Yeah, I think I see it on top of that there. Yep, that's another red box. And day is transitioning into night. 10,000 M set from that. Something else over here. Ah, a protected red box. Where are they? The little bots I gotta take out. There's one, there's two, there's three. There's 4. A rare drop for a Cell armor. I don't remember that one being as good as some of the other ones I've found. I still need some minerals. These two should do it. And I also need to find vegetables somewhere. Unfortunately, the seasonal thing that you can find is not counting towards it, as far as I can tell. Once again, I am being pointed to something somewhere. Ah, in here. Red container with 10,000 Emiseta. There are still a lot of red containers in this area, apparently, for me. And there's another. I mean, I'm not complaining, especially about the star gems. Those go towards paying for whenever I need to refresh my material storage. Granted, I'm also not hurting for star gems. I'm up at 16,571 at this point. Once again, most of that coming from the preparation I had done in the year leading up to the launch of New Genesis. Where I was just buying out all the costumes that I could in base PSO2, wearing them across my different characters, and just kind of collecting those star gems on a weekly basis for my alts. Another 10 star gems. That plus the title rewards, of course. You can also get a bunch of from there as well. Both in base PSO2. New Genesis also has them. For each title that you get, the first rank appears to give you 5 star gems, so it's definitely worth it to go after those. Especially if you can get yourself either material storage or an extra storage for free, rather than having to pay for that. There's another red box with 10,000 Emiseta inside. Lots and lots of Tetrasite over here. Oh, and I think there's a storm going on, so I'm going to teleport back over to Ritem El. And take advantage of the storm for the PSD burst. Let's see, not that one. I'll drop into this one that's 5 out of 8.
PSE Burst.
Oh, that filled up fast. It's already 8 out of 8.
PSE Climax.
Spotty Skypes for the final boss on this one. Or as the climax boss, rather. Elemental down. Alright, storm is still going on, so let's get after more enemies. And next trial has popped. Ooh, we got a bunch of enhanced enemies here. I believe that's one of the targets I need to look for one of my tasks.
The PSE Burst.
And another PSE burst. Gotta love it. Quinto's sword and a Divla launcher, it looks like. Oh, also a Battle Trigger Retem purple. Nice. Alright, catch you later. Gothica dagger. Silver Salon. Nice, elemental down. Wow, they just collapsed to the ground real fast. Alright, looks like the storm is over.
Trial start. Success.
Alright, what else do I have? Still looking for those rappies. I do need to gather some fruit and seafood. As well as take on more trials and look for more PSE bursts. And take on enhanced enemies. Alright, well well, actually, we're getting pretty close to another PSE burst here. We're already up at 3 bars. And a 4th will do it. There's 3 bars, or rather 4 bars in a trial will always trigger it. Got an enhanced enemy here.
Trial start.
And there's the 4th bar, so now we gotta take care of the Dune Bear here. First, take off its enhancement. Unfortunately, it's never really an exact science when you're trying to do that. Sometimes you hit it and sometimes you don't. There we go, it's broken. And we just have to finish off the Doom Bear real quick.
PSE burst.
And PSE burst, nice. Looks like some of them are popping up here. Burst is just about done. That is a bubble snapper up there. Alright, I'm gonna head back over to Aleo here so I can work towards collecting some of those fruits and the seafood I still need to collect. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. Easily dealt with. I wish there was a way to auto-sell some stuff, though. That'd be a nice quality of life thing. If you could just simply auto-sell weapons of a certain grade. Just about done on the seafood. Alright. And now I just need some fruits. Alpha reactor, nice.
Joel's presence detected. Look out!
And then once I'm done with gathering fruit, then it's just down to taking on trials, seeing more PSE bursts, suppressing enhanced enemies, and dread enemies. Now for those, there is no limit in terms of the level of what you have to do them at. So technically the dread enemies can be done real easily here in Aleo since they're just only level 15.
It's getting started. Trial start. Finish them off. Target eliminated. Nice. Success.
This one for obtaining fruits, though, might take a little while, since I gotta kind of check each of the trees that have fruits in them. Now, one other thing that you could possibly do during this winter event is if the only thing that you're interested in is getting those seasonal points, you have the potential to go back to Aleo and do like a rank 1 Magnus, and just get those points really, really easily since you'll be completely overpowered for the area, and be able to take out the enemies that much faster. Again, that's recommended only if you're, like, really at the top of your game at this point. You've got, like, a relic weapon already, and you're not really hunting for anything else at this point. If you still need to hunt for that, then of course go for what you need. There's plenty of time remaining on the on getting the seasonal points done. Alright, into North Aleo. I remember the trees around here being pretty abundant with fruits. Another Alpha reactor over here. Actually, here's one of those dread enemies right now. Really? You're actually gonna try to knock me out of the sky? Come on, get yourself out of the tree. Nobody can see you. You can actually get grabbed in that attack even if you're using the Massive Hunter. Alright, well that just gave me a title, so I'll take that. Still looking for fruit, but I know there's more along this path here. And here's another veteran. Let's take you down. Again, I'd recommend this method if you're trying to take them out solo, just so that you're not wasting a ton of time trying to complete the task. Of course, if you've got a group that you can take on dread enemies with, then of course stick to the Retem region. Alright, they turned red. And of course, keep in mind that veteran enemies do not show up in the battle area, so that's another thing to just keep in mind if you're trying to hunt them down. They only show up in the free field. There we go. Here's 2 more fruits. And then I just need 2 more, and that's it. Level 12 Boojin here. I'll take it out real quick. Down they go. Alright, there's another Alpha reactor. I'll scoop that up. That tree over there should have the last of the fruit I need. Yes, indeed. Alright, so now I just have to clear a bunch of trials, as well as take out 2 more dread enemies. Again, that's moving along pretty quickly over in this area. So let's check if Big Frogga is up at this point. Does not seem like it. Although the level 15 Hercs are at least up at this point. There's also the chance the Boojin across the way is also up at this point. Oh, that's a storm. That's a Gigantix. Back over to Ritem. Oh no. It is nice that the storms all happen at the same time across all the regions. That way, as soon as you see something happen in one area, you can just go to wherever you're trying to get to. Alright, trial in this direction. I need to see 4 more PSE bursts. For credit on this task. And it is a Dune Bear that has an enhancement. So that goes towards the other thing I'm working towards. Oh, I've been grabbed. There goes the enhancement. And burst. Again, I love the spin to win here. It's constantly using the same photon art over and over and over. Because when enemies go down, I get instant photon point refills. Which means I don't need to use my normal attack during these. Alright, what dropped? A Pintel Sword. Alright. Alright, last target this time is another Silver Svala. That's an elemental down. Alright, looking for the next set of enemies to give us a trial.
Enemy reading confirmed. Please stand by.
Okay, that's a sign of a trial coming in. There it is over there. It is the one which gives you instant photon blasts. So yeah, if you didn't know, you can actually hop into the tornadoes where those shining stars are. And if you manage to grab one of them, that gives you an instant photon blast.
Trial start.
But I'm actually pretty close on my next photon blast, so... I'll just put some effort in this way instead. There we go. Do that, and blast! And instantly another. And another.
Presence eliminated.
But now we got a PSE burst.
Success.
Looks like the weather might be over at this point here. Ah, nice. Got a Tempesta boots as well as Vino armor. So yeah, the weapons that Ciandi sells you during these events, you can also get them as random drops from enemies as you're fighting along. It's not a guaranteed drop, but there's a chance it happens.
PSE climax.
Silver Scaldy Scythe as the final target. Alright, and the storm is over. So with that, let's make our way back over to Alio. Still have a few more targets I need to find over there. In particular, I need to find 2 more Dread enemies. I need to find 4 more Trials and 2 more PSE bursts. And then 16 of the enhanced enemies. Now, the enhanced enemies, those are kind of tricky to find sometimes, just because they're kind of random when they show up. But there is something that you can do about that. If you're willing to put in the work, there is a way to do there's a way to take one out pretty rapidly and get a guarantee that it's going to come up for you. Rather than just continuously fighting and fighting and fighting and never making any progress towards actually getting it. Alright, is my target here? I do not see a Boojin. Which tells me then that this is probably a new instance. Yeah, so I gotta find an instance that's been running for a little bit. Alright, and with this up now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check first on the south side. Where the ocean is, there's typically a dread enemy over there, a Noglith. And then, if that shows up, I'll take that on. If not, then there's also another that I could take on elsewhere. Unfortunately, I do not see it up. So the next spot is going to be in the over in the back there. You can find a, I think it's a Pettis axe back there. Yeah, there it is. Or a Untitled axe, rather. Got a trial coming in, we'll see where that lands. That's kind of distant. Apparently this guy is trying to climb the wall. Alright, he's gone red. Hey, Wolfric, sorry I didn't see you a moment ago there. I'm hoping once I can get into my own place and once I can really get things set up the way I want them to be set up, that I'll be able to have better visual on the chat. But we'll see. Alright, let's finish you off. Actually, we have somebody else helping us here. There we go. Alright, so 4 more trials, 2 more PSE bursts, 16 enhanced enemies, and 1 more dread enemy is what I still have left for my side tasks. Of course, for weekly, unfortunately, we still haven't seen any of the Nordrappies around. And then, of course, I got my relentless training I still gotta do. Actually, at this point, I'm getting pretty close to leveling up here. So I think I'm going to finish that up here. Another trial is coming in pretty quickly. And once again, it's the one with the tornadoes that give you PSE bursts. Or not PSE bursts, photon blast. Alright,
Good
that
work.
finishes them off. Still got a little bit left to go.
Success.
I'm gonna say no to the party.
Enemy reading confirmed. Please stand by.
Alright, photon chunk inside that gold box. We need a trial. There it is. And hey, it's the one with the tornadoes again. Nice. So once we take out the boss, we'll get another PSE burst. And then either before then or during it, I am going to get my level.
Trial start.
Don't want to party. Alright, they went down, so this will do some more damage.
PSE
Enemy
burst.
presence eliminated. Good work.
Alright, PSE burst is actually down here.
Success.
Strange that the position sometimes doesn't line up with where the trial is taking place. But there we go, level 35 force. Nice. Alright, so I'll finish this out here. Tempesto Bow, that'll be good for Braver.
PSE climax.
Alright, final target is a Fortos launcher, a silver one. At least we got a little variety here. Of course, goal for this one should be to try to take out its legs here. Those, of course, will then, when they break, allow you to then basically do some big damage on it. One leg left. And down it comes. And that does it. Alright. With that, let's make our way back over to Retem City. Gotcha, Wolfert. Thank you for tuning in. Alright. So yeah, basically with all this here, I still have some tasks I need to clear up here at this point. Of course, the one for trials, the one for PSE bursts. I just need one more PSE burst, and I'm going to be able to claim on that one. For suppression enhanced enemies, that one is the way you want to do that. If you don't want to deal with the randomness of that one, there is a specific training over in Alio that will have a fight against a single enemy that is enhanced, and if you run that over and over and over, that's one way that you can finally clear that up pretty quickly. But again, that's only if you're kind of desperate to get it done quickly, like you're running up against the end of the week when the tasks reset. And then of course I also got the dread enemy ones. I just gotta clear that up at some point here. Took care of all the dailies today. Unfortunately, we did not see any of the Nord Rappies today, but I'm sure I'll come across them eventually during this event. It's just unfortunately I wasn't able to show them off to you during the stream here. And then I gotta get back to Relentless Training here, get all those found so that I can collect on the Untitled Souls and everything else that's gonna be coming with that. But yeah, this was a pretty decent stream. Again, there wasn't too much that Siandi needed from us here, and I'm kind of wondering why she said that there was going to be somebody contacting us when, as far as I can tell, there aren't any other tasks to do. So I guess maybe that'll come into play in the second half of the event, but we'll have to see. Second half of the event, that's going to be beginning on should be on the 26th of January, if I remember correctly. And then that will then take us another 2 weeks, and then I guess then February 9th is when we're going to get the next real big update, unless they decides to hold it off for another week or two. But then at that point, Dark Falls would be showing up. Which, again, I'm really excited to see that happen. It's a fight that has been, we've been wanting to see since the game launched, and it's just a matter of time at this point. Alright, with all that said, I gotta get to work on getting the next Secrets of New Genesis out, so look forward to that video sometime here in January. I want to get it done in January. I don't want that to go into February if I can help it. Got a bunch of topics I'm going to be talking about in that one, including, I'm going to bring up the whole PvP thing again, but also, based on what Siandi said, I've actually got some additional evidence to work with now here to support one of the other theories I got going here. So, yeah, a bunch of stuff. I've got just a basic list that I need to start scripting for at this point. So, let me get on to that. And with all that said, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.